The journey of a buffalo begins with a calf. A female buffalo gives birth usually after a gestation period of 11 months. The newborn calf is weak and vulnerable, but immediately joins the safety of the herd. Calf stage. For the first few months, calves rely on their mother's milk. Predators see them as easy prey, which is why buffaloes form a protective circle around calves during danger. Adulthood. By the age of 3 to 4 years, a buffalo becomes strong enough to defend itself. Adult males, with their giant horns, can weigh up to 900 kilograms, 2,000 pounds. Their sheer size makes them almost unstoppable. Old age. In the later years, old buffaloes may become slower, making them an easy target for predators. However, even in old age, a buffalo's horns and determination can sometimes save its life. The wild buffalo is one of the most powerful and resilient herbivores in the world. Found across Africa, South Asia, and Southeast Asia, these animals thrive in grasslands, forests, and swamps. Their massive horns, muscular body, and fearless attitude make them one of the most respected creatures in the jungle. This herd system is their greatest defense against predators. A wild buffalo spends most of its day grazing on grass, herbs, and shrubs. They are primarily herbivores, but their strength and size allow them to dominate the land where they live. To survive the scorching heat, buffaloes often bathe in mud and water holes, which not only cools their body but also protects them from insect bites and parasites. Wild buffaloes are always alert. Even when grazing, some members of the herd act as guards, watching for danger. This teamwork is the secret of their survival. When threatened, the entire herd comes together in defense. The wild, the buffalo is both feared and hunted. Its main predators include lions in Africa and tigers in Asia. Crocodiles also pose a serious threat when buffaloes approach rivers or lakes for drinking water. Lions often target the weak, old, or very young calves. A single lion cannot take down a healthy adult buffalo, so they usually hunt in groups. But the buffalo has a unique strategy. When one is attacked, the entire herd often charges together. This unity has saved countless calves. Many times, lions have been gored and trampled by the herd. Crocodiles, on the other hand, use the element of surprise. When a buffalo bends down to drink water, a crocodile may leap out and grab its neck. Yet, buffaloes are strong enough to fight back. Sometimes the herd even enters the water to rescue their companion. The journey of a buffalo begins with a calf. A female buffalo gives birth usually after a gestation period of 11 months. The newborn calf is weak and vulnerable, but immediately joins the safety of the herd. Calf stage. For the first few months, calves rely on their mother's milk. They are constantly protected by both the mother and the herd. Predators see them as easy prey, which is why buffaloes form a protective circle around calves during danger. Adolescent stage. After about a year, young buffaloes begin to graze on grass and slowly build strength. This is the learning stage. They watch how the adults defend, graze, and move in herds. Adulthood. By the age of 3 to 4 years, a buffalo becomes strong enough to defend itself. Adult males, with their giant horns, can weigh up to 900 kilograms, 2,000 pounds. Their sheer size makes them almost unstoppable. Old age. In the later years, old buffaloes may become slower, making them an easy target for predators. However, even in old age, a buffalo's horns and determination can sometimes save its life. Dominant bulls. Males are the protectors of the herd. They fight off predators and rival males. Sometimes, young bulls are forced out of the main herd and form smaller bachelor groups until they are strong enough to challenge dominant males. Females, cows, female buffaloes are the core of the herd. They lead the group to water and food, protect the calves, and ensure unity. Without the leadership of females, the herd cannot survive. Calves, the future of the herd. Every calf that survives adds strength to the herd's numbers. Wild buffaloes are famous for their bravery. In Africa, many documentaries have captured moments where a herd of buffaloes attacked lions to save a single calf. In one case, a buffalo was dragged by multiple lions, but within minutes, the herd returned and rescued it, forcing the lions to flee. This shows that buffaloes are not just prey. they are fighters. Their herd mentality, courage, and teamwork make them one of the toughest animals to defeat in the wild. The life of a buffalo may look simple, but every hour in the jungle is a fight for survival. Their daily routine is a mix of feeding, resting, traveling, and defending. Morning. At sunrise, the herd usually begins grazing. Grass is their primary food, and they may eat up to 30 kilograms of grass in a single day. While some eat, others stand guard, scanning the surroundings for predators. Midday. When the sun becomes hot, buffaloes look for water holes, rivers, or mud pools. Here they bathe and roll in the mud. This keeps their body cool, protects them from sunburn, and covers their skin with a layer of mud that works as a natural insect repellent. Afternoon. After cooling down, they continue grazing. Buffaloes keep moving, searching for fresh patches of grass. Their constant movement also ensures predators cannot easily trap them. Evening, as the sun sets, the herd gathers closer together. Night is the most dangerous time. Lions and other predators become active, so buffaloes stay alert. They may rest in open fields, forming tight groups with the calves in the center. This strategy makes it harder for predators to launch a surprise attack. Wild buffaloes are survivors because of their smart adaptations. 1. Mud bathing acts as sunscreen and insect protection. 2. Strong hooves allow them to walk long distances across grasslands, swamps, and even muddy terrain. 3. Massive horns. Their horns are not only weapons against predators, but also tools for dominance fights within the herd. 4. Social behavior. Unlike solitary animals, buffaloes depend on herd strength. Their unity strategy is the ultimate survival adaptation. 5. Migration. In dry seasons, buffaloes travel miles in search of food and water. Their endurance is unmatched. Buffaloes may look silent, but they have a strong system of communication. They use low grunts, snorts, and body movements to warn the herd of danger. When a predator approaches, buffaloes may stomp the ground, raise their heads, and form a defensive wall. Mothers and calves communicate with soft calls so they don't get separated. The herd follows a lead female who guides them to water and food sources. This communication ensures that the herd always acts together, like a well-trained army. 1. A healthy adult buffalo can run at a speed of 35 to 40 kilometers per hour, making it difficult for predators to chase them. 2. Buffaloes are known as the Black Death in Africa because hunters and predators fear their unpredictable attacks. 3. They have one of the strongest memories in the animal kingdom. A buffalo never forgets a place where danger happened. 4. Despite their size, buffaloes are excellent swimmers. 5. They live up to 20 to 25 years in the wild if they survive predators and diseases. Although buffaloes are often seen as rough, aggressive animals, their social life is built on loyalty and protection. Mothers are extremely caring towards their calves. They nurse them, keep them close, and defend them with their life. If a calf is attacked, the entire herd reacts as one. Even buffaloes not related to the calf will charge at predators. This sense of community protection is rare in the animal kingdom. Old and weak members are not abandoned immediately. They often stay with the herd until they can no longer move. These emotional bonds are proof that buffaloes are not just survivors, but also family-oriented animals with a deep sense of unity. For thousands of years, buffaloes have been important to humans. In Asia, water buffaloes have been domesticated for farming, plowing fields, and providing milk. In Africa, however, wild buffaloes remain untamed. They are considered too dangerous and unpredictable for domestication. Humans also hunt buffaloes for meat and hides, but this has caused conflicts. In many regions, buffaloes are now protected under wildlife conservation laws. While wild buffaloes continue to live freely in forests and grasslands, their domesticated cousins play a vital role in human survival. Especially in agriculture, buffaloes are known as the lawnmowers of the jungle. By grazing, they keep grasslands healthy and balanced. Their movement opens up new patches of land for smaller animals. Their dung enriches the soil and provides food for insects, which in turn feed birds and reptiles. By digging up mud holes and water sources, buffaloes unintentionally help many smaller species survive. Without buffaloes, entire ecosystems could collapse, showing just how important they are to the balance of nature. The wild buffalo may not have the elegance of a gazelle or the speed of a cheetah, but it has something far greater: strength, unity, and courage. Every day in the jungle is a battle for survival, yet buffaloes remind us that the strongest defense is not individual power, but the power of the herd. From the grasslands of Africa to the swamps of Asia, the wild buffalo stands tall as a symbol of resilience. It teaches us that survival is not about being fearless, it's about standing together, protecting one another, and never giving up. So, the next time you think of the jungle, remember this mighty warrior, the wild buffalo, nature's unstoppable fighter.